sports. It's in the game.
Four decades ago, this was swampland, a seemingly ordinary tract of land, no different from any other in this section of Florida. Today, this land will be anything but ordinary. Today, it will test the finest golfers in the world, eager to claim the sport's richest prize. This is the final round of the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, live final round coverage of the Players. Well, we have already seen three scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. Our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. Frank, Sunday here at TPC Sawgrass, we have seen so many great moments in this championship going back to the 1970s, winners like Jack Nicklaus and Lee Trevino. Then ultimately it found a home at the Stadium Course 1982. Jerry Pate the winner, and then Freddie Couples and Greg Norman. Onward, Tiger and Rory McIlroy, and now our featured golfer may be on the precipice of joining that group as a Players' champ.
I think that's the hardest thing for them today, Rich, is to not think about that illustrious list of winners. And, you know, you talk about 1982 when they first found a home. That's when this became their championship. And I mean the best players in the world. So if you can try and keep that in the back of your mind and really just think about the way in which you've got to attack this golf course and not get too far ahead of yourself, because when you come to 16, 17, and 18, everybody knows, whether it's us, the people watching, or the player themselves, water and peril are in play on every single shot. Now, that was a tough shot coming out of the fairway bunker, so really, all in all, that's an excellent approach.
And now down to a man who knows a little bit about this golf course, Nota Begay, with a look here at the birdie putt.
And this very makeable here. I see almost no break.
Oh, yes, that's the way to start the day. It is a birdie here at the opening hole, and he moves to 21 under par. 532-yard par 5 second here at TPC Sawgrass. Not long as par 5s go, but there is trouble, and that is classic Pete Dye. Still, if you play this the right way, you can get out of here with an eagle 3. really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
A 4-footer here for birdie. Yes, can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2. That means he'll get it to 22 under par. Now to the par 3 third, 177 yards. Not overly difficult if you hit the proper shot off the tee, get it to the right quadrant on this green. Without question, you can walk out of here with a deuce, with a birdie. I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. So much focus here, Frank, on 16, 17, and 18. Number 4 is a hole that gets overlooked, but it's a fun one.
Yeah, the second shot here is more daunting, especially when that flag's on the left. So you really do start looking at that blue stuff, water.
Oh boy, that has started way left. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. So he may need to choke up on this one as he gets set for his second. Look here at birdie.
And this has a pretty clear right to left break to it. Players gotta recognize the speed. This is one that guys leave short quite a bit.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
Need a little bit more pace and a little more borrow.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Frank, the golf course toughens up right here at the long par 4 fifth.
Yeah, when you play it off the back tee, 470 yards, it's nearly 320 yards to that last bunker down the left side. That really has to be in the back of your mind. The ideal tee shot, a little left to right.
That's a bit of a break that the front bunker slowed the ball down, and that might have been headed for the pond beyond it. Oh, this could be good.
Well, it looked dicey in the fairway bunker, but that was such a great strike, too. You've got to hit the ball clean out of the fairway bunker. And just see that saw out there, hits the green, kicks forward, and now in close. Great shot.
Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. He's going to move to 23 under par. Frank, what do you think of the 6th? Pretty short par 4.
It is, but you come out of that sort of corridor and fairway opens up and then it narrows up, bunkers to be around. Very, very few people hit driver here.
That is into the rough, and there could be some definite palm tree danger over there between where that ball stopped and the green. Ball sitting okay here for his 2nd here at the 6th. Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. Now this for birdie.
Really not a whole lot to this. He's going to get a little help from the slope. Other than that, just slightly to the right.
Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. That's going to move him to 24 under par. Frank, what do you think of the 7th?
Interesting par 4 for 2 reasons. The undulating green on the end of the hole that also shapes to the right, that makes it look like a dogleg right. But really, you want to play that tee shot just inside those pot bunkers down the right side.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Now, from just under 100 yards, he'll stare down his 2nd. Well, obviously that's not his best, but it'll be quickly forgotten, Frank, if he's able to get out of here with his par.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
Not quite on line, and that'll drift a couple feet by. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And fortunately, with a big lead already, very little damage done. Up next, the 237-yard 8. It's the longest par 3 at TPC Sawgrass, with a wide variety of challenges, including a deep, narrow, and sloping green protected by grass bunkers. Par is the goal here on this very demanding hole. That's going to be a challenge from there. It's into one of the 7 pot bunkers that circle this 8th green. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Just beyond the hole. Super job there out of the bunker.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 155 156 1
Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Frank, what do you make of the final hole here on the front side, the 583-yard par 5 ninth?
Just depends on how much you want to risk here. If you hit a good drive down the right side, it's certainly gettable for 2, but you can make an absolute mess here at 9.
Oh, that is right, and that may be gone. Nope, got too much of that one. It is into the canal that bisects this 9th fairway. So he'll take the drop and now go about trying to somehow save par, and this will be his 3rd to the par 5. Well, at least he can draw on the experience from the previous hole. Again in the bunker. Now this, an awkward distance for a bunker shot. So hard to gauge distance control and get that ball to come out the way you want it. This one, gonna be in the sand again. That is such a tough bunker to try and navigate. That's onto the green, but still a tricky distance coming up. Not to be a little short, but a good effort there. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And it's going to be a rare dropped shot. Right now on to the 10th at Sawgrass.
A fairly straight par 4, but that's not the way to play it. You really want to go to the right, well away from the fairway bunker that runs all the way down the left side. That turns it into a little bit of a dogleg left. Then you're going to come across that front bunker into a green that, well, is anything other than flat.
And that ball going to land in the bunker, but fortunately it doesn't appear to have plugged. So a poor result on the tee shot. Now he'll dig in with his 2nd to the par 4.
You can see why the architect has put this bunker exactly here, because if you don't hit a good shot, you're going to find another bunker, and that's exactly what happened.
Everything is coming up roses for our leader. How about this? Holding it from off the green to extend that lead. Now to the 11th, par 5.
Good tee shot, and then you certainly think about hitting a hybrid or a lofted fairway wood into this green that's really narrow, one of the narrowest on the golf course. There's a little pot bunker left of this green when you go for 2 that often swallows up that second shot if it's a little bit too conservative. But there's a lake there. Seen more than one ball splash in the pond over the years.
That's up the left side. Oh, and that is into one of the two putt bunkers left of this 11th green. Not quite on in two. Here's the third from the greenside bunker. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Yes, good start to this backside. Back-to-back birdies here at 10 and 11. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. Now to the short par 4 12th. It was redesigned for the 2017 players. Certainly you can drive it, but there is some risk involved. And that's the way it should be for a par 4 this short. That water on the left is right up against the green. So players have to make a decision here. That's a big lash. He might be able to cover this.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
It is in the rough, but it appears to be a pretty good lie. Should have a go at this. His second now at the 12th.
This is why so many players today favor distance. Good tee shot down there, nice and close to the green. Even though it's coming out of the rough, excellent chance for a birdie.
Oh, how about the run here? That a third consecutive birdie. And the lead is now into double digits. It's an insurmountable 10-shot advantage. Frank, so much focus on the back nine here at the stadium course at TPC Sawgrass on the 17th hole with the island green. I think 13 gets lost sometimes, but the pros know this is a really good hole.
Oh, it can be disastrous too. That's, I think, what you're referring to, Rich. There's a big ridge in the middle of the screen that bisects the top side with the bottom side on the left. So even when the flag's on the left, you don't have to go directly at it, because that normally causes the problem with the wooden bulkheads down the left side and obviously the water left of that. So something on the ridge can often run down towards the left. But we have seen the odd hole-in-one here over the years.
Getting this thing rolling should not be an issue. It is a long, down-the-slope putt for birdie. Yeah, from that far away, anything inside of 5 feet is pretty darn good. Oh. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. But fortunately, this one still well in hand. Now one of the most demanding holes on this golf course, the 14th, 481-yard par 4.
If you ever want a litmus test at TPC Sawgrass on who's playing well, check the tee shots on 14. If you stripe it down here, you know you're driving the ball well. Too often we see people messing with the mounds on the right.
This one moving just a little bit to the right with that wind.
Yeah, it might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole.
Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and that just skips a foot or so by. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And that lead already insurmountable. Got to stay at 9 shots. Frank, the 15th hole certainly has the respect of the professionals.
But you're right, this is a positional hole where just keep the ball down the left center. You can't go too far, though, because you'll get blocked out or you'll run out of fairway. From there, it's really about knowing where the flag is, what position on the green, because this is another green that's not flat. If the second shot lands on the wrong portion of the green, it'll finish well away from the hole.
And it would appear that that ball is into the bunker. And this not a distance you practice all that often with your bunker shots.
Not the best shot we've seen today, but when you consider that was hit out of the fairway bunker, it certainly gets a pass grade.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And it's a very makeable one. There's not really a great deal of break or slope to discuss. Start it on a good line and it's nothing but cup.
That one just gonna sneak on by. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain at 23 under par. I think one of the things that fans love about this gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, each hole has that sort of hold your breath moment. Certainly 17, we know when that ball's in the air, you're holding your breath. Is it wet or dry? 16, same on that second shot. You're holding your breath wondering, where is it? Right in the water or left with a chance for 3?
That's why you don't want to get too sloppy on that tee shot. A lot of people look at 16 because there's a wide fairway and they think just get it down there. But the extra 10 or 15 yards, there's a little ridge down that left side. If you catch that, the ball will kick good 20 yards further forward. 20 yards is 2 clubs. I'd much rather go into 17 with a 4-iron than a 2-iron.
The rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. That one had to feel good.
Yeah, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Yeah, that's good putt. That was a slippery one, but that's well done. Well played there. A birdie here at 16. And this lead is going to swell to an unbelievable 9 shots. Now to maybe the most famous hole in the whole sport. It's the 17th here at the stadium course, the TPC Sawgrass. Frank, if you look at it on the card, it seems so simple. It's just 137 yards. For the best in the world, that's a pitching wedge, maybe a 9-iron. And yet every year, we see nightmares galore.
And that's where you have to remind yourself what can and what does happen here. I normally cut the green in half here. It's 26 yards deep. So if you just take 13 yards off the yardage, you have 124 yards to the middle of the green. That has to be your target. This is no time to be a hero. You can still have a putt for birdie.
Iona's down there. This for birdie.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Tell you what, lag putting, such an underrated part of the game, and that is well done there. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he's going to stay at minus 24. Now to the 18th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. 462-yard par 4, Frank, and another example of visual intimidation from the designer, Pete Dye.
Those wooden bulkheads that go all the way down the left side of 18 give you like an optical illusion, Rich. And there's not a single fairway bunker on the right to give you something specifically to aim at. So you've got to fixate on one of those trees. This is not a hole where you want to be looking at anything other than a specific target.
Yes, step one out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it. A pretty ideal wedge distance here, 95 yards for his second.
A little further right, a little further up. That would have been close.
You are not on your last putt of the round. That is cruel. So a bit of a letdown here at 18, but it is a par. And that will be a great final round score of 68. Just a tremendous week here on the first coast of Florida. Our featured golfer putting it all together, and they're going to be taking home that beautiful sterling silver trophy.
And just a big start to the year too, Rich. I mean, this is the first of the big championships this season, but to win around TPC Sawgrass, especially in that manner, thumbs up.
So for Frank Nobilo, Go to Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.